this VBS is the one where Ben does all the work.
No, we had tons of help.
I know you did. But when it comes to the program part, you got the lion's share. You don't usually have to do that many songs in a row.
Oh yeah, we're doing 4 every night, so
that's terrific.
I still got to learn motions for 3 more. Usually we only do like 5 songs during VBS, but they wanted to do a whole ton of songs this year because there's not a whole lot else we can do.
It's a great thing for them to do. If you hear that it's streamed or didn't stream.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
I haven't checked yet. I'll check Mary if it didn't work for some reason for Rima.
Oh, you don't know if it worked or not.
Yeah, I want to be sure
it was working.
Was it?
Nathan actually tuned into it.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Oh yeah, Nathan. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Nathan sent a picture or something. Yeah, Nathan was watching it on his TV. There you go. That was it.
Oh wow. Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Cool. Yes, thank you so much, Russ.
Hey, whoever thought we'd be a broadcast ministry, right?
I never thought I'd be broadcasting enough now. That was for sure.
Really?
That was a new one, so.
Yeah.
I'm really hot for a pastor covered in snow and ice.
I tell you what, you're lucky. If it would have been 2 days ago, Ben, you'd have been dead. Yeah, in a second.
I'll come and say goodbye.
Hi, Leah. How are you? Good. How are you? I'm leaving tonight. I'll be tomorrow. Yeah. So, yes. I know. And I'm like, there's no way. But when she told us, she finally did call back, texted Lynn back, and said it was in the closet where the old one was, and she thought it was the old one. Because she didn't know I'd taken the old one out and put the new one in. It's not the same vacuum, but close enough I could see where you know. So, anyway, yeah. Because it's one of those things that she's done this before with she put stuff where she can't find it. But what she'll say is, yeah, I believe that I did it. I have no idea where it is. She is finally though now saying, when I say, why did you do this or what's going on with that? She's like, I don't know. I could make something up, but that's all I can do is make it. Thank you. I said, well, I'm glad at least you can say, hey, I got no idea. So that's the challenge.
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. Probably with Leah or maybe dropping her off. I'm not sure.
Well, she's welcome anytime.
She still has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then she goes to school.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure when our Alex's classes start. I think they start this Monday. I think she has to start. I think the kids, they're starting with hybrid. So, who knows?
So I had
I know that Tony was asked a few questions of Jordan this morning because they had a delay. They got it figured out. So.
We watched your church this morning because we didn't wake up in time, to make it out the door for our church. So we're like, well, we might as well just watch Macedonia Church, and then so we were watching and we noticed a few things.
Oh yes, yeah, that's perfect.
They were texting, but I liked your message this morning. It was really good.
Thank you. God is good. And the other thing that's really cool is that Charlie's going to now come and do prayers every week. So give us some more people. He does it better than I do. He just does. I don't know why it is. It's part of it is he also has a little bit more up to date. Like he has he kind of has the feeling part of people's prayer concerns. I get a list and I've prayed for him, but because he's talked with most of them, he knows a little. It's not that he has to give a whole lot of information, but I don't know. I just like it when he does it.
Yeah.
It's good because and I appreciate him doing it because he knows what we both realize as pastors. You really have to look for places that you can be in worship. That's why just having him do the prayers gave me a chance to just pray during that time.
Yeah.
And not be, and it makes a big difference.
That's helpful.
And I enjoy, I just feel better about, the service at all over. So I'll text everybody tomorrow, but I need to be here there's a meeting tomorrow night, 6 and 7, I think. They're staff parish and administrative council, I think. And I would normally be at them. I'll be at the church. What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, you want another little girl.
Mom was her best friend.
Yeah. She and I are good buddies, so.
Or my daughter and me. We enjoyed a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Because she had 2 brothers. She didn't have any sisters.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes she felt outnumbered for sure.
Sometimes she was outnumbered.
Yeah.
It wasn't just in her
several
mind.
months and never talked at the dinner table, and she got really upset about it. Oh.
Well, for one thing, the boys were 2 years apart, and they were thick as thieves, best friends. So that was already in place, and then she had 4 years in between.
Yeah.
And the truth is, Lynn and I couldn't keep up with the boys. We're like in adolescence. They would get going, and we're just as lost as she is.
Yeah, we finally had to be like, guys, you gotta make sure.
It was, because we go to family functions, and honestly, It's like Trevor and Corey would get going, and they just hit off each other, and it's hilarious, but nobody knows what they're talking about. Because they're both really intelligent, and so they, even the stuff they're laughing about is so far out on the fringe of what anybody would know. It's just I can't even say.
Well, being the youngest too, I remember I would talk and no one would be listening. And I'd be like,
what? I know.
Why isn't anyone listening to just probably because I was drowned out by everybody else. But
yeah. We did, and we did need to say to the boys quite a few times, especially with family and company, that they just needed to stop and listen. And they actually they've gotten really good at it. But all right.
Well, we won't be able to come tomorrow night. They actually have they're letting the kids drop their school supplies off and meet their teacher.
Oh, neat.
And they're doing staggered times, and ours is at 6 o'clock. And by the time we get done, I don't know if we'll be able to make it. I mean, we might be able to, but
you might. Well,
we'll try. We'll see what we can do.
You're welcome. We are going to keep streaming it.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to, because I think that's especially because last year one of the debriefs from Vacation Bible School was we did a prayer group for some of the ladies that came in and prayed, but then they also had said. This was Donna Gray and that whole group. They said, "What about a VBS for us? We would like to come and listen to the songs." It was we really enjoyed. Just could we watch the kids? Could we they said when we did because we always present it in church and when they did present it in church service. Several of them were like, "We would like the Bible study like that. Why we don't mind that it's oriented toward a kid. We would enjoy it too." And we're like, so we had talked about what we could do. Well, this year obviously there's not much we could do, but we could. Live stream it, so they can at least watch it and get the music, and that's the part that they would. Yeah, the part that we had struggled with is they like the assembly time and the music. They don't want to watch a kid do a craft, So it did work out well. We'll see what happens. All right, going to Michigan.
See you guys tomorrow.
Take care.
Well, no, I won't. Maybe I won't.
Yeah, we might. Thanks, you too.
Why don't you send out an email to the parents and ask them if they'd like us to do more songs?
Mike Roguski called me. He said, "You're still streaming." Oh. Because it's in your hand and you're streaming. I'm like,
Oh no.
are you kidding me?
All those conversations and everything.
Oh, well, it wasn't that bad. I hope that doesn't mean that I didn't stream yet. No, it did stream because I asked Ben. Paul checked
He
it
said
too.
if you're still streaming, then you have.
Well, but I thought I had turned it on. I think what happened is I accidentally hit the record button again.
Oh, okay. That's possible.
Holy cow, how is that happening?